This morning in the city of Davis, 3 stabbings in less than a week, 2 of them deadly, and the woman who survived the third attack now providing key information to authorities.
UC Davis police say they have not ruled out that these could be 3 unrelated attacks, but they say the description of the suspect has been, quote, substantially similar. Not to mention all of the attacks have happened within a week at night and all within 3 miles of each other. So these are pictures of 2 of the victims. On Thursday, David Bro's body was found in Central Park. Then Saturday night, 20-year-old UC Davis student Kareem Abu Najm was found dead at Sycamore Park. Then on Monday night, a woman was assaulted at a homeless camp off of 2nd and L Streets. In that attack, police say the 64-year-old woman was stabbed through her tent. She's now in the hospital, but police say she is alert and talking. So far, there's only been a vague description of the suspect. Police saying that the person has been described as a light-complected and curly-haired man who is between 5'6" and 5'9" with a thin build. That matches the description given by a witness in the second stabbing.
Now, with all of that information now in mind, that brings us to the steps many are taking to assure that the city is safe.
KCRA 3's Leticia Ordaz is in Davis with a look at what residents can expect in the day ahead.
Mike and Brandy, good morning. So many people in the community say they have been paralyzed by fear, but that is not stopping them from coming forward with their tips. We're here in front of the Davis Police Department, and this morning a number of people have been trickling in to talk to detectives to let them know what they've seen here in the community that they think is suspicious. So businesses are also taking action today. They are modifying store hours to close up shop early, and the Davis Farmers Market that was set to take place today, well, that has been canceled. But a lot of the vendors were very concerned for their own safety about setting up, especially since the attack happened at that park, the first one that happened last Thursday. This week, some gyms and restaurants will close early, and pizza delivery at some spots will stop at 8 p.m. Last night, the Davis City Council dedicated the entire meeting to discussing a series of stabbings in the city, and people gathered to hear the plan to protect them, and they also voiced their fears and concerns.
Have been following this for the last couple of days, obviously, and it was just very helpful. I think the Davis Police Department, especially Darren Pytel, who I've known for many years, is doing an incredible job given the circumstances.
It's inadmissible, it's shocking, it's traumatizing, but also I know that my community won't stand for that, and people are not going to let fear take over.
Right now, the Davis Police Department says they have received more than 300 tips from the community, and they say they are diligently going through each and every tip, hoping to find the person responsible who's been terrorizing the community for the past week. In the meantime, they ask you to stay vigilant and to travel in groups. In Davis, Leticia Ordaz, KCRA 3 News.
And UC Davis is addressing safety concerns expressed by students, faculty, and staff.
Chancellor Gary May, along with UC Davis Police Chief, discussed some immediate steps being taken to enhance safety and security on campus. Additional university police officers are now on patrol, including reinforcements from UC San Francisco and UC Berkeley. The university also looking into temporary lighting to enhance visibility on campus, as well as a continuation of extended hours for the Campus Safe Rides program. And effective as of last night, a shift to remote instruction for all courses that end after 6 p.m. Campus leaders acknowledging that the crimes have caused great concern on campus and in the surrounding community.
Taking this very seriously and doing everything we can to keep our community safe, our students, faculty, and staff.
We're trying to do everything we possibly can, knowing that we have young adults coming onto campus, experiencing tragedies like this for the very first time in their life, and how we showcase and move forward, I think, really helps them identify that we're all in this together.
Now, the university also recognized the added stress and anxiety students and staff may be experiencing. They encourage people to seek out mental health support services that they have access to.
Meanwhile, we spoke directly to the mayor of Davis after last night's city council meeting.
The police chief and our police force are working all hours, 12-hour shifts, 24 hours a day, to try and solve this crime, to try to stop the violence that's occurring in our community.
Mayor Arnold also says that community reaction of any fear and anxiety is normal, that it's not supposed to happen anywhere, events like this, especially in Davis. And the third victim of this string of stabbings still in critical condition this morning. Her attack bringing calls for more to be done to protect Davis's homeless population.
At the council meeting last night, the council laid out their plan to do just that. City leaders approved an emergency plan to provide 24 emergency beds to Pulse Place. They'll also be adding more meals to those who agree to move indoors. Other organizations are stepping up to help feed those who remain on the street. The Respite Center in downtown is also adding staff to respond to the homeless needs during this time. We will continue to follow this developing story in Davis as police look for the person or people responsible for these 3 stabbings. Download the KCRA 3 app. You can get breaking news alerts on the latest developments even when we're not on air.